A woman was sitting in a swimming pool, talking on a video call. From behind, her stepson poured a bucket of water over her and pulled the cloth wrapped around her belly, then jumped into the pool so he could expose his stepmother's fake pregnancy in front of his father. The stepmother removed the bucket from her face and shouted, "Who is the ill-mannered one who did this?" When she saw her belly cloth near the child, she was shocked. The child loudly called out to his father, but the stepmother quickly stood up and jumped into the pool. The child's father woke up and asked, "What happened?" The child said, "Mom fell into the pool." The husband jumped into the pool to pull her out. When the stepmother came out of the water, the child came close and said, "Today I will definitely tell Dad the truth about you." The stepmother quickly snatched the cloth and wrapped it around her belly. She threatened the child, saying, "If you say even one word, you'll be in big trouble." The father came out of the pool and said to his wife, "How did you fall into the water? If something had happened to the child, I would never have forgiven you." The child said, "Dad, there is no baby in Mom's stomach." The wife quickly said, "Do you see how your son is accusing me? He is after my unborn child." Without listening to his son, the husband took his wife and left. The child said to himself, "You escaped today, but I will expose your lie." The next day, the woman was sleeping on a chair in the lawn. The child quietly tore her shirt with scissors and made a video call to his father, showing him the truth about the woman. Seeing this, the father was stunned. When the stepmother woke up and saw the watermelon tied to her stomach, she became worried. She grabbed the child and said, "Why are you always so badly behaved?" The child replied, "I showed your true face to Dad through a video call." She quickly ran away to the kitchen, removed the watermelon, and tried to hide her belly. Her husband angrily came looking for her and entered the kitchen, saying, "Today I have found out your truth." The wife said, "What truth?" He removed the cloth from her belly and said, "This one." But he was shocked to see that she actually appeared pregnant. The husband said, "My son told me that you were lying." The wife replied, "And you believed him?" Crying, she said, "I was never liked by him from the first day. He wants to throw me out of this house. I won't stay here." Saying this, she left. She began packing her belongings, and the husband pleaded with her, "Please forgive me. Don't leave the house." The child said, "Dad, let this lying, deceitful woman go." The father shouted, "Be quiet," and said to his wife, "Please stop." She said, "I will not live in a house where my respect is doubted." The husband promised, "This will never happen again." The wife said, "I will stay on one condition. Send the child out of the house to a hostel." The husband said, "I accept your condition." The child cried and said, "Dad, don't do this. I can't live without you." Hearing this, the wife pretended and said, "I have severe stomach pain. Take me inside." She came into her room and removed the small pillow hidden under her clothes. Happily, she said, "I finally got rid of that nuisance today." Smiling, she went to the bathroom. The child was hiding under the bed. He had allergy-causing powder in his hand. He sprinkled it on the small pillow and quietly left the room. The stepmother returned and placed the pillow on her stomach, happily saying, "Today is a day of celebration." At the door, the father was saying goodbye to the child, holding his luggage. Suddenly, the wife said, "My stomach is itching a lot." While scratching, she carelessly removed the pillow. The husband was stunned. Lifting the cloth, he said, "Such a huge deception." She said, "I will tell you the truth, but first take me to a doctor." The husband replied angrily, "You wanted to separate me from my child." She begged, "Please take me to the doctor." He said, "Die wherever you want." He took the child inside. The father and son then lived happily together. If you liked the video, be sure to subscribe.